It's really hard to believe. 65 years seems like a long time, but it really isn't that long. If you've enjoyed it, if you enjoyed the ride, uh, it doesn't seem like a very long time. It's always kind of surprising to me that it is that long.
It almost seems like another life, really, back then. Like almost different people that back there. But it's a pleasure looking back. And looking back, I think you think of the fun things.
Yeah, the
you
good
forget,
times.
You forget the bad times. And
That's true.
Well, I think that they've obviously had a very successful marriage, and I think that I don't think anybody knows the secret of other people's relationships, but I think that they both respect each other, genuinely like each other. They're like best friends for life, and that's a good relationship to have with your spouse.
65 years is just, I don't know if I've ever met anyone else who's been married for 65 years. It's just truly amazing, and I've heard my mom say before, how she thinks it's just so incredible how, after 65 years of marriage that they still, have so much to say to each other and just truly enjoy each other's company. And it's, hopefully my life can be that good.
The first time I met Martha and Lee, I just couldn't get over how in love with each other they still are. And then when I found out that they've been married for 60, at the time 62, now 65 years, it's inspiring, and it's something to look forward to.
65, that's setting the bar rather high for everyone in the family. But that is amazing, and that's just great. And they still really seem to enjoy each other's company, which is truly amazing.
Well, as a couple, they're still in love. They still walk holding hands. I think my grandma still picks out my grandpa's clothing every day.
I think Martha puts herself out all that she can to do everything she can for me, and I really try to help her as much as I can. And
I insist on it.
And you see something that needs to be done, you try to do it,
A lot of things, and that's particularly true about Martha and Lee, remain constant. And the constant thing isn't the style of the cars or the color of the refrigerators. Rather, it's the personal attributes that they bring to the family, and that remains unchanged.
They are always accepting of one another, and if they want to do something, they try to honor that. I think there's that respect that comes with a long-term relationship.
I think a lot of it is just enjoying life and enjoying what you can out of life.
I think a matter of commitment, and you committed your life to each other, and you fulfill that commitment.
They have learned the secret of having a good marriage, which is really talking about everything and still having that close, intimate knowledge of the other one and caring so much about the other person.
I think if you could paint a picture of how your life would be, if you could marry, most people, if you could marry and live with your high school sweetheart or, for the remainder of your life, I mean, that seems like pretty much the ideal world. And if you look at them, that's what they've really pretty much done. They married each other, they were known each other since, before high school, to my knowledge. And, been together since then, raised 2 wonderful kids, and, been part of 3 great grandkids, me being one, all along. It seems like if you could paint a picture and Grandpa is still, working away as an architect and Grandma is just as active and as interested as you could ever be. 65 years, that's just like a drop in the bucket in their lives. And, they've lived it to the fullest.
Hats off to anybody that can have a relationship that lasts 65 years, have health that lasts 65 years, and have such a wonderful life together. Everybody should be very envious.
They mean a tremendous amount as far as my personal quality of life and the way I live and the way we live and what we can look forward to. The overriding thing is just a message of great thanks and appreciation. That is really what it is just a heartfelt thank you.
all I can say is I just feel like, you know, extremely lucky to have these relatives, you know, my grandparents that I can look to and say, God, you know, things really do turn out well in life, that you can find somebody you love and, you know, marry them and live with them for 65 years and, you know, love every moment of it.
I think what I am the most thankful for being their daughter is just the wonderful example they gave me of what it's like to be a husband and wife and what it's like to love your children. It just was a wonderful, wonderful life that they gave my sister and I. I really appreciate it.
Martha and Lee, on your anniversary, your family wanted to come together and congratulate you on 65 wonderful years. Happy anniversary.
Mom and Dad, we wish you the very best on your 65th. I love you very much, and we want this to be a most wonderful anniversary for you.
Congratulations on your 65th.
Hey, Lee and Martha, congratulations on your 65th anniversary. Pretty good.
Grandma and Grandpa, have a wonderful, wonderful 65th anniversary. We all love you so much, and you know, what a milestone. It's just an incredible legacy that you've led for the rest of us. We all love you so much.
Happy anniversary, Grandpa and Grandma. Congratulations on 65 great years together. We all love you.
Your 65 years of marriage is such a testament to, you know, the foundation of a strong, happy family. And thank you for involving us in your celebration, and congratulations.
Just that I love them, and it's been wonderful growing up with them. So, and happy anniversary.
Martha and Lee, congratulations on 65 great years. I have to say, it's been my great fortune to meet you in the last 2 years. You're two of the nicest people I've ever met, and hopefully there's a lot more to come.
I am so amazed at the wonderful marriage that you and Mom and Dad have had, and I just am so thankful that we are all here together to celebrate it. It's a wonderful, wonderful celebration.
Martha, when I always think of you as when we first met, how beautiful you were to me. And you always are. And I appreciate your love and attention, and I couldn't have asked for a better wife. And I love you very much.
And Lee, this is just for you. I don't think I could have had a better decision that I made when I was about 17 or 18 than picking you, and I have never ever regretted it for one instant, and I think that we have as much love for each other as we had when we were young, and I thought maybe I ought to get a medal for thinking that through when I was 17 and a silly kid. But keep on being just like you are, just really loving and caring, and also giving me a allowance every month. That's good.
I'd like to add something that's so gratifying when Martha and I realized that we started out with absolutely nothing. And it's very gratifying to see the progress that's been made and the progress our children have made, to see what great people they are and how successful they've been, and now our grandchildren are following along and going on ahead. And we've enjoyed it very much and very proud of what they've done.
We really are very proud of both our daughters and their husbands and our grandchildren, and I don't think we could have done better in picking people. We just did a good job, didn't we, Lynn?
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.